But it does seem like they're starting to get worn down. I'm just seeing the body language out there starting to look like a team that's either getting tired or, saying what next.
Yeah. Everybody talks about the spread option, Dan. It's the single wing from 1920 with passing. It's nothing new.
All right, back to throw, some pressure. Oh, what man wide open, and he drops it. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Demetrius Evans, I think, wants to find a hole to go crawl in because he could not have been more wide open. Or was that, no, maybe my eyes deceived me. That might have been Dent.
It was Dent.
It was Dent.
Here's the throw, and how do you let Dent run wide open in the secondary? And you can see him fighting it right now.
And how does a guy who has made so many great catches in this game not make the easiest one of the night?
Yeah, that's a question I probably can't answer. But when you have that long to think about it, you don't necessarily react. You try to make sure you don't drop it, and that's when you drop it.
So now it's 4th down, folks. And going the same way again, and he's got it, and it's a touchdown. Sweet retribution. Boy.
Well, I don't know how many yards the Glade Central quarterback has thrown for tonight, but I'm going to tell you something. He hasn't missed a pass all evening. He has thrown everything on the money. And
it may be time to talk about something that we had talked about before the third quarter started, about Hampton College getting a terrific little athlete in L.J. Thomas as a quarterback. You're not so sure he's actually going to make that commitment now.
Well, if you look at this tape, and I'm sure most of the colleges will, I just don't believe that this young man is anything less than a Division I quarterback. I mean, his mobility alone makes him a threat, and he's, for my money, he's thrown every ball on the money tonight. I mean, what else do you want?
And looks like Glades will go for 2 on this one. Currently up 10 points, 31-21 Raiders. And we're waiting for the officials to get something ready here.
The ball that Thomas threw, this last ball he threw, is probably the easiest ball to throw. You throw it to the corner and let the receiver run under it. The receiver never broke stride.
And how about a perfect moment for Dent to get a second chance of that one after dropping it when he was wide open. Now he's got a guy covered, and he goes, okay, I can catch this one.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it looked like. But he didn't have a chance. He didn't have to think about it.
Right.
The ball was there. Put your arms up, catch it, run in the end zone.
Okay, so going for 2 here. We got 6:21 left in the game. And a good idea here to go for 2, Coach, do you think?
Oh, absolutely. We've watched people kick tonight. I mean,
well,
seriously?
I meant strategically. It's a 10-point game, so they do the 2. They're up by 12.
Yeah, but I just don't think they have any confidence whatsoever in the kicking game.
That's true.
Neither team.
So, under center here is Thomas. Going to give it to Chisholm around the right side. Oh, he's going to get in easily. The 2 is good. There's flags again.
Number 9 for Pahokee showing some frustration there.
A little late hit in the end zone.
He felt like he was hit late and he retaliated.
And we've got an offensive lineman who's down as well. And we've got Chisholm who is limping off to the sideline. This has been a hard-hitting game. We've already lost 2 of Pahokee's better players.
Here's the replay.
And let's take a look at it.
Maybe we'll get to see the end of the play where the penalty occurred. Well, this is the touchdown.
Oh, this is the touchdown
so watch this ball. That perfect ball. And Dent gets his revenge.
And he beat his cover. Here's the point after attempt. And again, no
ball in the correct hand this time.
No problem. Oh, he rolls over on his own man.
Yeah, he does. And that's how guys get hurt. That's how Tim Tebow got hurt. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Some guy rolled him up.
but I'm not sure where the late hit was.
No, it was after the play, and what happened was the Glade Central player played a block on number 9, Henry, and he retaliated. And that's frustration. Believe me. When you're down now 2 scores, it becomes much more difficult. Big loss here for Glade Central.
So that's Jeffrey Philibert, the offensive lineman, who was injured on the play, coming off, and hoping that that's not too serious.
No, I'm hoping it's not a knee, but unfortunately, when you get rolled up like that, a lot of times it is.
So it's 33-21 now, with 6:21 to go in the game. So Pahokee really up against the wall here if they are going to avoid losing their second straight Muck Bowl.
And you would think, as the way the first half ended, it wouldn't be like it.
This one is probably going to go almost to the uprights. But
that might have been the best kick of the night.
That might have been the only field goal. So it can be done. So what a wild game we have had, and I don't know, Glades is winning the battle of attrition right now. So many penalties, that's been frustrating, but so many incredibly athletic plays we've seen.
Oh, it's just a human highlight film. There's so many guys making individual plays. What surprised me, though, with Pahokee getting that tremendous last-second play of the first half, they seem to come out flat.
Yeah.
And Glades, on the other hand, their front four has picked it up, and they're tackling much better.
Well, I wonder, do you think, knowing, I guess they probably knew at that point at half that 2 of their leaders, Pickett was gone and Dunkley was gone, do you think that might have made them a little more subdued?
I believe we have to go back to the what else is going to happen to us thing. You can't lose 2 players of that caliber, because essentially it takes away your passing game. And even though they've been able to run the ball, the penalties have killed every drive.
Yeah. And if you're Blaze Thompson, and he took the time to actually go talk to the official, and you got to think that he thinks that he may be getting a raw end of the deal here. But let's see. There's still time. Anything could happen. 2nd and 5. And a short gain around the left side. And there. Oh, I thought I saw another flag, but it's just the shoes of number 33. That's Ricky Brown. Ricky, what are you wearing those yellow shoes for? And I had talked earlier about perhaps seeing another quarterback. And apparently we do have one for Pahokee. And let's see who it is. You had, it would be, yes, Emmanuel Perez, who we had talked about before, has shared much of the quarterback duties. Now let's see if Joshua Johnson is still in the game. He is. So they have finally decided we need a little bit more firepower out there. And Perez is going to see if he can't get this passing game going. Ooh, he throws a strike, a dangerous pass. That was well covered and very nearly picked off by
number 16,
number
James
16,
Johnson,
Jamoris
a freshman who closed on the ball. Perez's ball actually was really a tight spiral and very well thrown up the field. The freshman just broke on the ball and really could have ended it.
Here we go. Gets it there, but yeah, Rowley got there about the same time.
He went through the receiver, which is perfectly legal if you're going for the ball.
And now we're seeing some swagger on the side of the Raiders. And it looks like Pahokee is going to take a timeout. 4:43 to go in the game, with Glades leading 33-21. And we've got another timeout on the field.
Dan, people always, don't like to criticize how a game is officiated because it always sounds like sour grapes or you're complaining. But you can see how much of a difference the officials make in a football game.
Well, this has been thoroughly officiated. I'll say that. They're going to be tired tonight.
Absolutely. They keep dropping those hankies on the field. We have probably had a third of the plays with a penalty.
Yeah, amazing. Hard to say. Hard to say. We a couple of the plays we thought might be have been a little picky, but hard to say. So the Blue Devils coming back. Their only chance, I guess, Bill, is they're going to have to throw the ball, and that's probably why they've got Perez in here now.
Oh, absolutely.
See if they can get to Joshua Johnson open for
absolutely.
For a big
and
one.
Glades, of course, is in a prevent defense. I do like the way Perez threw that ball. It's just that when you're in prevent, it's pretty tough.
All right. Rolling to his right, and he's got a man, and looks like a reception and a first down, and limping back to the huddle is going to be Chris Dunkley, the guy who we thought we were not going to see. And I will get to that in just a second. Yep. On the replay, you can see Dunkley diving forward. So they're getting desperate enough that Dunkley, who went out with a hamstring injury, is now back in the game, although I think I saw him go off after that play. Tried to see if he could get back in there. So now Perez in the shotgun. Got two receivers to the left. He's going to look left, throws long, but he's overthrown everybody on that one. And some kind of miscommunication there.
Well, that was a Hail Mary for sure.
Because Kaloum Williams did not go for that one. Let's go to the sideline and see Daryl Nail for another report. Daryl?
I'm joined now by Howie Wah, one of the food vendors who's been serving up some delicious barbecue and French fries. I can smell it wafting over. I mean, it's quite tempting.
Yes, it's very, very tasty and full of flavor.
Now, you overcame some obstacles. Speaking of, tough times, you guys had your chicken late, but you somehow pulled it all together and still served up a good meal tonight.
Yeah, we have a very large cooker, so I was able to cook a mass amount of food, in a very quick time and get caught up, even with a 2-hour delay. So we turned out pretty good.
What does this Muck Bowl mean to the community and to the people around the area?
Well, the community is pretty much a football community. I mean, some of the best athletes, football players in the country come out of this particular area. So it's very big. So when you have these two schools come together, this is like the biggest event in the entire Western County for these two communities.
Now, you've been working hard all night. The score of the game 33-21. You're alumni, right, Glade?
Yeah, I'm an alum, class of I forgot. It's been so long.
Yeah, that happens to me too sometimes. Howie, thanks for coming out. We appreciate it. You've been working hard, so take a few minutes to enjoy the game before you get back there and start serving up the food. Thank you, sir. Guys, back to you up in the booth.